And wellbeing is a product marketplace, not a service marketplace. If I say I've got anxiety, someone's going to sell me CBD. That's what's going to happen. If I say I don't sleep well, I get a magnesium bath. If I say I can't lose weight, I get a detox tea. So if I've got a concern around something, if my stress volume, if my volume of pressures are starting to exceed my ability to cope, who gives me advice on that? I can go and see a chartered psychologist to give me some thought reframing. I might go and see a life coach to say, Ollie, give up your job, stop flying. I might go and see, Wim Hof, who's going to put me in a sort of tub of freezing water and get me breathing. We've got a sort of fractured approach. And my problem with most things to do with our well-being, as I'd call this a part of well-being, is it is segmented by skill set. And really this needs a holistic approach that's a little bit, do you have to fly? Could you get the train? When you're about to fly, can you do visualizations? Can you do some breathing exercises? The day before you fly, can you reduce alcohol? On the days you fly, can you reduce caffeine? I shouldn't need to go to 3 different professionals to get that advice, because it might be one of those things that works for me, but I'm also at a sort of a pre-clinical level. So I'm not quite bad enough to want to go and see a chartered psychologist. I'm not quite bad enough to go and see a life coach. So I think most of these things operate on a sort of pre-clinical level. They're disturbances to people without hammering their life entirely. And as a result of that, they don't seek professional help and they turn then to the product marketplace. And wellbeing is a product marketplace, not a service marketplace. If I say I've got anxiety, someone's going to sell me CBD. That's what's going to happen. If I say I don't sleep well, I get a magnesium bath. If I say I can't lose weight, I get a detox tea. If I say I'm struggling to think clearly, I get a nootropic, right? Great, because, I take a single point solution, I get a multi physiological outcome. It doesn't work like that. It's, unless the CBD is the last piece of the jigsaw puzzle, it isn't going to work. And in most cases, it won't be. So people want a passive solution. People are at preclinical, so they won't access professional support. So my interest is saying, how do we democratize wellbeing advice a little bit more consistently and create an accessible sort of high street wellbeing professional who's not trying to sell you a product, but trying to sell you a service. And I think that may contribute to a better solution.